Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reading out the news for 6th of November from the InShorts app. So let's go to the top story section. Okay, this looks like an ad. WhatsApp allowed to offer payments service via UPI in India. The National Payments Corporation of India on Thursday gave its permission to WhatsApp to offer payment services via the Unified Payments Interface in the multi-bank model. The decision ends a 2-year wait for WhatsApp Pay, which has been operating pilot operations for Indian users. WhatsApp Pay joins apps like Google Pay, PhonePe, Paytm, and offering payments via UPI. The service can go live in a graded manner. Next, NPCI imposes 30% cap for third-party apps offering UPI in transactions from January. The NPCI imposed a cap of share of UPI transactions a single payment application can process. Third-party apps providing payment services via UPI can process maximum of 30% of transaction volume starting January 1st, 2021. The cap will be calculated on the basis of total volume of UPI transactions during the preceding 3 months on a rolling basis. NPCI to release detailed guidelines on move soon. Next, Jharkhand becomes 8th state to withdraw general consent granted to CBI. The Jharkhand government today became the 8th state to withdraw the general consent granted to CBI to investigate cases in the state. The other 7 states to do so are West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Kerala, Tripura, and Mizoram. CBI becomes under the DSPE Act and it requires states to give the agency a general consent to probe cases. Kerala withdrew the general consent on Wednesday. Next, Haryana cabinet passes bill for 75% quota for locals in private sector jobs. The Haryana State Employment of Local Candidates Bill 2020, which provides 75% reservation in private sector jobs to people from the state, was passed in Haryana Assembly on Thursday. Now, 75% of all private jobs in the state will be from Haryana. Haryana Deputy CM Dushyant Chautala tweeted. The bill was passed on the first day of Haryana Vidhan Sabha session. Next, confident power of double engine will take Bihar to new heights of development. PM Narendra Modi today released a letter for the people of Bihar where elections are being held and listed the milestones achieved under the NDA government led by CM Nitish Kumar. I am confident that power of double engine will take the state to the new heights of development, he wrote. I need Nitish Kumar's government so development doesn't stall, he added. Final phase of elections on November 7th. Next, Bingo launches. Next, colleges outside containment zones in Punjab to reopen from November 16th. All the higher education, medical education and technical education institutions, including all universities and colleges in the area outside containment zones in Punjab, will reopen from November 16th, the state government announced. However, classes for final year students of universities and colleges under the medical education and research development shall commence on November 9th, it added. All the institutions asked to follow SOPs. Next, firecrackers banned in Delhi due to rise in coronavirus cases amid festival season. After a review meeting of COVID-19 situation in the national capital, Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said that it has been decided to ban firecrackers. Coronavirus cases have increased due to festival season and pollution, he tweeted. As many as 6,842 coronavirus cases were reported in Delhi on Wednesday, the highest single-day rise in the national capital so far. 37,369 COVID-19 cases are active in Delhi. Next. This is my last election, Bihar CM Nitish Kumar on Assembly polls 2020. Bihar CM and Janata Dal Chief Nitish Kumar on Thursday announced that the Bihar Assembly polls 2020 is his last election. He made the announcement during the election rally in Purnia. While appealing to the electorate to ensure his party's victory, he said, "All is well that ends well." Nitish Kumar first took oath as Bihar CM in 2000. Bihar Assembly poll result on November 10th. Next, Delhi can soon become Corona capital. AAP government going haywire. High Court. Referring to the rising number of COVID-19 cases in Delhi, the Delhi High Court said the city should soon become Corona capital of the country. It added the AAP government in Delhi has gone completely haywire on the pandemic. It further said that the Delhi government claimed that they are topping charts in testing, but the number of cases have overshot. We are going to take it very seriously. Next. WhatsApp launches feature to make messages disappear after 7 days. WhatsApp on Thursday launched disappearing messages feature that makes a new message sent to the chat disappear after 7 days. In a one-to-one chat, either person can turn disappearing messages on or off. While in groups, admins have control over the feature. We are starting with 7 days because we think it offers peace of mind that conversations aren't permanent, WhatsApp said. Feature to be rolled out to all users this month. Next, please don't burst crackers, perform Lakshmi Puja with me on Diwali, Delhi CM. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal on Thursday requested Delhi residents not to burst crackers at any cost. You are playing with the lives of your own family by bursting crackers, he said. The CM added on November 14th, 7:49 pm onwards, all 2 crores Delhi citizens will perform Lakshmi Puja together. I'll begin Puja, which will be telecast on live TV. So that's about